I can't believe I managed to make myself look this decent right now. Hey guys, I'm filming somewhere a little different because I am in the process of moving out of this apartment. Like, I have literally 2 hours to move out of this fucking apartment, and yet here I am filming a video because I am about to be on the road driving back to Texas / moving into my new apartment / being on a mini family vacation over the next week or so. And in that time, I already know I'm not gonna be able to film, so I really want to be able to film this so I could edit and post this throughout the next week of like August 8th through like 14th or so. So if this is the only video you get from me during that week, like, nothing's wrong with me. Life happens, so please forgive me. I just posted a new Instagram. It's actually a video instead of a photo, which I've never done before. So as always, feel free to check out my social media. I will put the links to my usernames down below. But what's relevant about that is that it's a video of me and one of my best friends partying at one of my favorite bars in Tallahassee. And I know a lot of people watching this channel are watching because I'm a college student, because I go to FSU, because I was in a sorority, etc. So if you do want like a 5-second clip of what a bar / club in Tallahassee looks like, the party scene at FSU, whatever, go check out my most recent Insta. You get what I'm saying, if you're so inclined. Just thought I'd let you guys know. If you're in a sorority and you really love your sorority, I mean, you're not going to be a fan of this video. Like, you're going to hate me, like, you're going to want to thumbs this down, and let's just do both of us a favor and you just not watch this, just because I had such a fucking negative experience with my sorority. If you don't know, you can watch my other videos on why I've dropped. I had such a negative experience that I literally cannot sit here and speak about Greek life, which is such a big part of college and a big part of FSU, which is what this channel is about, me talking about FSU and college and what it's like just being a normal college girl. I can't talk about those things if I don't talk about Greek life, and unfortunately my experience was so fucked up and corrupt and disturbing and humiliating and degrading and just awful. Like, everything about it was so fucking bad that I literally cannot sit here and preach anything but being anti-sorority. And I'm sorry if that hurts girls that are in sororities or offends someone who really loves their chapter. And I've said before that if it's for you, then it's for you, and that's cool. I'm never gonna hate on someone for being in their chapter and actually loving it. But if you're trapped in your chapter and you're not happy and you've been contemplating dropping, I really fucking hope this video helps you. Or if you're a girl that knows you're never going to rush in the first place, I hope this video helps you too. I wanted to film a video about what my life has been like since I left my sorority. What's it been like as a GED, which means GDI, which means goddamn independent, which is what you are if you're not in Greek life. And yeah, I'm really fucking independent now, and it's awesome. I've just had a lot of messages from different girls asking, like, how it's been since I dropped. Do I feel alienated? How do I make friends now? What's it like going to parties or being social, not being affiliated with a sorority, especially at a big public university, especially at a big Greek life university? Like, I'm just here to lay it down for you so you know. If you are in Greek life and you've been contemplating dropping, which a lot of girls, I think, have been. If you go check out the comments on my sorority targeted me video, there are so many girls that leave comments about feeling the same way, but being too scared to drop, because I understand. I fucking know that feeling. I was so scared to drop. Like, if I had half the brain that I had, I would have fucking dropped like 1 semester into that shit. Actually, I would have dropped before I was even initiated. Like, there are so many times that I wish I would have dropped, but I didn't, literally simply out of fear of not having friends, of being an outcast, of not being cool, of not being invited to parties, of guys not liking me. Like, I literally thought that at a place like FSU, I needed to be in a sorority to be relevant. I was literally frozen in fear that if I was not part of this shithole organization, I would not have a social life or be relevant or be popular or whatever the fuck, which already, those are things that do not matter in life and should not even matter in college. Like, at the end of the day, we are here for an education, to get higher learning, to get a degree, to get a job, and to further our life. So in the grand scheme of things and in the grand scheme of life, that shit already does not fucking matter. But when you are 18 to 22 years old and being part of the social food chain means everything to you, it's scary. I get it. I was scared. Honestly, life not being in my sorority is so fucking amazing, so amazing, and I'm not just saying that. Like, ladies, there are certain people that Greek life is just really a good fit for their personality, and to those people, and I'ma fucking stay. But I'm not one of those people, okay? And if you are not one of those people either, baby girl, like all I can say is that you should drop. You should do it. And I'm about to list all the reasons why. 1, my confidence has fucking skyrocketed since leaving my sorority. And my friends that have left also agree with me on this. We have conversations about this. And the reason for that is when you are in a sorority, whether you realize it or not, they are low-key brainwashing you, but that's another story, just to make you feel like our sorority is the best. You're our member. Without us, you're nothing, like kind of thing. Like if you think about it, your sorority is kind of instilling those things in your brain, like whether you're realizing it or not. That's why they're culty, because there's a lot of cult-like aspects to sororities that are affecting you mentally that you may not be picking up on. I was not picking up on it until I dropped, so, oh honey, I fucking know. And because of that, with them always telling you, be like this, dress like this, say these things, do these things, hang out with these people, you don't have as much confidence because you are literally being told what to do, when to do it, who to hang out with. Your social life is being dictated by a group of women, which that alone, that sentence alone, that's fucking weird, but that's literally what sororities are, okay? So think about that. And now that I don't have people dictating my life, I'm just so much more confident because I'm my own person. Like, instead of being one of a 200-person organization, I am literally just Brighton. I am just Brighton. That is me. That is always what I'm gonna be. I do what I say. I'm so crude. I curse. I'm offensive. And guess what? There's no one bringing me into standards for saying something bad. There's no one shitting on me or tattling on me for kissing a boy at a party. Like, literally, I can do anything I want when I want, which segues into number 2, which is you have so much more freedom. Holy fucking shit. I can literally do anything I want now, which is how it should be. I'm a motherfucking legal adult. I live 4 states from home. My parents don't even have a say in what I do, who I hang out with, when I go places, where I go, you know? So why the fuck should other 18 to 22-year-old girls just on exec board be able to tell me how I can live my college years? Like, these are the best fucking 4 years of your life. Like, everyone says that for a reason. It is. You're going to make your lifelong friends. You are going to have the most amazing experiences and create the best fucking memories. You are going to just have so much fucking fun. And think about how much that fun is like hindered if you can only do fun things that are approved, or if you have too much fun, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And this isn't to say that now that I don't have standards and I don't have rules and people like following me anymore, that I'm like crazy. It's not like I do all these crazy drugs now and I fuck a different guy every day. Like, it's not like that. I'm just literally my own person. I'm just doing me. I'm literally just the same person that I was before my sorority brainwashed me into being a non-confident, scared person. And when I dropped, I was so scared. I cried so much, like I've said in other videos, and it was a very tough time for me because I did not know what was going to happen. I didn't know what the repercussions were going to be. I didn't know what the after effects were going to be, and it's been nothing but amazing, okay? 3, I can be friends with anyone I want to be friends with, which kind of seems like, oh, I can be friends with anyone I want in my sorority too. I mean, technically on paper you can, but I mean, I can be friends with anyone I want to without other girls belittling me behind my back for hanging out with not popular kids, or for shitting on me behind my back for hooking up with a not top tier frat guy. Like, does that sound ridiculous? Yeah, because it is, but that's literally what goes on if you're in a sorority. You know how I've talked about the tier system, how sororities and fraternities are ranked best to worst, which literally is not even a real thing. It's literally created by the sororities and fraternities themselves, and it's completely based off of popularity and looks, aka the top tier house on this campus at FSU is the hottest, most superficial looking girls who also have a reputation for being notorious partiers and hanging out with only the top hottest party guys on campus. That's what I mean by, oh, you're top tier, which in my head, if you're top tier, you're kind, you're smart, you are outgoing, you have a lot of friends, like, you know, good fucking qualities. But no. In Greek life, top tier means having big tits and getting laid. Like, the fuck? Since I'm not in a sorority anymore, I can just hang out with whoever I want. Like, you know how I've talked about date functions, socials, events like that in the past where sororities are paired with fraternities? I am not kidding when I say that the top 5 sororities and the top 5 fraternities are paired for everything, and then every other sorority and fraternity after that just have to pair up with each other, and it's basically like, you guys aren't good enough to hang out with us, we would never pair with you. Like, you don't even understand the amount of bullshit that went on in my chapter about who are we going to be paired with for homecoming, who are we going to have all our socials with, who's going to court us. Like, it literally was always the biggest bullshit of like, we better fucking get like this frat to come for us, like these frats better party with us, if we're not with these frats we're losers. Like, are you fucking kidding? Like, since when does your coolness and like the kind of person you are come from literally which fucking fraternities you associate with? Quick little story, a girl in my pledge class in my sorority wanted to run for sweetheart, which is when a girl kind of represents a fraternity for an entire year. You hang out with the guys, you're really good friends with them, maybe you've dated one, etc. And this girl in my pledge class wanted to be sweetheart for a not top tier fraternity. They aren't bad, they're regular guys, but they're not in the like top 5 of hot, yoked, fuck yeah, I'ma fuck you and never talk to you again category, which those guys are the shitty guys. We shouldn't even want to hang out with those guys, but those are the guys we fucking want to hang out with. And this girl wanted to be a sweetheart for a not top tier fraternity, and literally my entire sorority basically told her to not do it, did not want her to do it, said that would make us look bad if a girl in our chapter was representing a bad fraternity. Like, are you fucking kidding? Since when are we telling groups of people that they can't hang out with other groups of people simply because of their Greek letters? Like, are you fucking kidding me? That is so disturbing. That is so fucked up. That is humiliating. Like, the actual fuck. Like, to think of all the fraternities on FSU campus outside of the top 5 that I literally have never associated with because of my sorority. It's almost like, holy fuck. Like, you are literally told who you can and can't hang out with. And does it seem corrupt? Yeah, because it fucking is. And now that I'm not in it, I can just hang out with anyone. I can hang out with people that have never been in sororities or fraternities that have been G's for life. I can hang out with people that have also dropped. I can hang out with top tier stars. I can hang out with not top tier stars. I can hang out with anyone. And I have friends from literally all categories. I'm friends with literally so many different random people, and they're all amazing people. And if I was still in my sorority, I literally would probably be secretly shit on for like certain people I hung out with, which is fucking dumb because again, we're in college and we're adults, okay? So those are like the top 3 reasons why I think not being in my sorority is great. And then talking about like, oh, like how's your social life been? How's it been with your friends? How's it been going to parties, going to fraternities? Like, how is that? I know a lot of girls, whether they admit it or not, basically want to know, can I still go to fraternity tailgates, parties, pre-games, not being in a sorority? Will I still be welcomed? Will people there still want to hang out with me, etc.? And honey, yes, they fucking will. First of all, guys don't care, like whether they're in a frat or not, whether they're top tier or not, guys don't care. Like, guys in college are just looking for girls. So long as you are a girl, guys don't care. If you're a boy watching this, I don't know what to say because frats will not let you into their party. Like, they won't unless you're in the frat. But if you're a girl, you can go to anything. Like, no one cares. And if a guy asks you, like, oh, are you in a sorority? What sorority are you in? Like, you should just be confident and proud enough to be like, oh, I'm not in one anymore. And if you dropped, you can even say, like, I was, but I dropped. Like, if that's important to you. I'm kind of to the point now where I don't even say that. Like, if I meet someone brand new for the first time who does not know me, I just say I'm a G. Like, I just pretend like I've been a G for life. Because honestly, I am almost embarrassed to say that I was associated with the chapter that I was associated with. I think I'd be embarrassed really to be associated with any chapter just now knowing what goes on behind closed doors. Like, I don't want to say I was involved with that fucking bullshit. Are you kidding me? I want to be an independent person always. I don't want to say that I had to adhere to social norms and party norms just to be able to fit in college. That's kind of embarrassing. Like, you know, like, I don't want to fucking say that, especially knowing how I was treated. Like, I don't want to give them the satisfaction of being like, well, she's still telling people she was part of us. Like, no, bitch, I don't fucking tell anyone. Like, goodbye, peace out. All my sorority shirts, all my sorority decor, the letters on the back of my car, like every single tiny thing that had XYZ letters on it, that shit is gone. Hashtag Goodwill. So socially, my life has not been changed. If anything, it's better because, like I said, I can go to parties and I can do what I want without being scared I'm going to be in trouble. I'm still exactly how I've always been, but now there's just no more fear. And, like, is someone watching me? Am I going to get standards next week for accidentally, like, doing something bad that's never even actually bad? It's just something that Standards wants to fucking ride your dick for. At least for me, because they loved riding my dick. Like, I get it. I know my dick is fucking huge, but get the fuck off it, okay? It's my dick. Get the fuck off. I cannot even physically think of one reason why I miss my sorority, miss the people, miss being in it. Like, I literally am not exaggerating or lying when I say I don't miss anything about it. I'm not just saying that to get girls to drop, because obviously I want everyone to drop. Like, I wish we could all just start like an anti-sorority movement, honestly. A lot of people have also asked me how you make friends if you drop Greek life, or if you choose to never rush in the first place. Like, how do you make friends? And that is a pretty genuine concern. Like, I was banking on my sorority being where I made all my friends when I joined, again, because I wasn't confident and I thought I needed a sorority to literally fit in, which, again, disturbing. I do have a good handful of girlfriends from my sorority. That is one thing I will say in benefit, that I did make real genuine friends from my sorority that I love forever, and they'll be in my life forever, and they'll be in my wedding, and that's fucking awesome. But also the girls that I became best friends with in my sorority are also all girls like me. Like, all girls that have either dropped or wish they could drop or aren't the biggest fan of it, etc. You know? So even still, my friends were like bomb ass bitches like me. What's up? But in general, you make friends in college so easily. I think it's just because everyone's an adult and everyone's more understanding. They want to talk to you. It's not scary. Like, I remember in high school, like, the cliques and the popular groups and the non-popular groups and whatever. Like, it's all the different cliques and groups of kids in high school. Like, very stereotypical. I went to a very stereotypical fucking high school, okay? I was confident and I had friends and it was fine. But I was, like, scared to, like, speak to certain people because they were popular, or, you know, like, I don't know, not scared, but, like, I just felt like, oh, like, someone like that will never want to hang out with me. I don't know, like, I don't know why the fuck I ever thought that, because now I don't give a fuck if you're in the top tier frat or the top tier sorority, or if you're not in a sorority. Like, if you're in a class with me or something, like, I'm just gonna talk to you. Like, I don't care. Like, things like that don't matter anymore. So if you're like me, where in high school the cliques were so prevalent that, like, you almost couldn't talk to certain cliques or something, etc., just know that that's not a thing in college. And I don't know, I've never been in a club at FSU, going on year 3, never been in a club. So you can join clubs to make friends, but I'm saying that's not something I've done. So if you're sitting here and you like, oh, I don't like clubs, that's not my thing, I get it, because that's not my thing either. But in general, you just make friends, like, by chance. Like, in class, if you're sitting next to someone and you start talking, or you're paired up for a group and someone in your group is really cool and you just stay in touch, like, you just get so many people's numbers and Snapchats and keep up with them on social media. Like, you just have so many people in your circle that you kind of have choices of people to hang out with. Like, that's kind of how my social life is. Like, I have tons of friends that aren't close personal best friends, but they are people that anytime I can text them to go out, I can text them to go study, I can text them to chill, and they're just like random girls or people that I've met from class, from group projects, from sitting at the library. Like, it literally is that random in college that you can make friends literally anywhere. You also make tons of friends through mutual friends. Even if you just meet one person, like, that is good enough, because that one person is then going to introduce you to their group of friends, and usually you kind of like the friends of people that you like, you know, because people flock together in groups of similarity. So if you like one girl, you're probably gonna like her friends, you know? So just like over time, you just make friends. Like, it's random, but it just happens, I promise you. Like, seriously, you can be so popular and so social and so cool not being in a sorority. Like, I know girls that never rushed and they are way cooler and way more popular than me, and they've been G's for all of their college career, even at FSU, and like, they're cool as fuck. In general, I just think sororities are so damn culty, and whether you realize it or not, they are telling you what to think, what to say, what to do, who to interact with, whether it's pairing with a frat, hanging out with friends. Like, you know, they do care. I witnessed so much shit-talking, backstabbing. Like, literally, people did not care about the word sisterhood. Like, that was the saddest thing, honestly, is because I really genuinely thought the sisterhood meant something. Like, I thought, like, us all being initiated, us all saying we're sisters, like, that fucking means something, and it didn't. Anyone that wasn't your personal friend that you made in the sorority, regardless of being sisters, didn't matter. None of those people would talk to me. They wouldn't even, like, look at me on campus. Like, fuck you, we're sisters. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I genuinely thought if we were sisters, that would mean that we were gonna, like, at least say fucking hi to each other on campus. But no, So fuck that. Fuck that. My life outside of my sorority has been literally so amazing. I also don't have mandatory meetings to go to. I don't have to go to chapter every fucking week. I don't have to pay all these fucking fines. I'm saving my parents so much fucking money. I don't have to eat their shitty fucking food. I don't have to show up to mandatory philanthropy events on a whole fucking Saturday. I can literally do whatever the fuck I want to, and it's amazing and it's refreshing. And if you're contemplating dropping, I really hope this video pushed you towards doing it, because I have yet to meet a single fucking girl who has dropped her sorority and has regretted or been sad. Like, everyone who's dropped, it's literally almost like getting out of fucking prison. Like, the shackles are fucking off of you. You're fucking free. Literally, I resent my sorority so much. Like, ugh, I need therapy or something to get over it. Well guys, I hope this was beneficial. I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, feel free to check me out on social media. The information will be down below. Also, please subscribe. I post so much content that is funny, goofy, relatable. Like, I'm just trying to be like the normal college girl here. I'm so appreciative of every single person that subscribes and leaves a nice comment. Like, I'm literally so appreciative. It makes my day every fucking day. So thank you so much already for anyone who already supports me. I hope you all have a great day. Wish me luck on moving out of this shithole apartment. Bye guys. Love you all.